Okay. Well, this is the best TV you can buy right now. And we have tried all sorts of TV. Budget LED TV, 3.5 lakh QLED TV, and for the first time, we are trying an OLED TV. This is the LG C4 OLED. Now, I know, should you get an OLED TV? What's the difference between LED, QLED and OLED TV? Spoilers, it's pretty easy. And this is the only video you need to watch if you're looking to buy a smart TV. Now, before we get to the entire thing, at my home we have an LED TV, and right here in the office we have this QLED TV. Now, just to make you understand, an LED TV is basically an LCD panel, and internally there are three important things. One is the screen in the front where you watch the movies, liquid crystal display in between, and a bright white LED source on the back end. The white LED passes through the liquid crystal layer and you see colors on your screen. A QLED enhances the LCD TV and you get a quantum dot layer in between, and the light source is blue LEDs. There are variations of QLED TVs now, like in our case, since this is an expensive QLED TV, the blue light LED is divided into zones. Not important for this video. But if you see this dark solar system video in TVs using LED versus TV using QLED panel, you can see the blacks. Even brightness is very high on QLED TV. And now comes an OLED TV. OLED TV changes the whole fundamentals, and now there are only RGB LEDs that display color and brightness directly on the screen. Now, if you see the same solar system video side by side on an OLED TV, you see the blacks are so dark. The smaller stars, if you look, are so pointy. But then you'll be like, Pratik, I won't see stars on this TV, right? Well, the major places where you see this glowing effect on QLED TV is suppose the Netflix launch logo or on edges of objects anywhere on black screen. See, you can see the difference if I pause just right here in an OLED TV versus TVs using technology like QLED. Now, OLED TVs can individually turn off every pixel, so you don't see a glowing effect like this on an OLED TV. Now that we understand an OLED TV, what's so special about this LG C4 OLED TV? Well, quite a lot. Like, first of all, the TV is powered by the new Alpha 9 AI Gen 7 processor. Now, the scrolling through the UI, settings, opening app, in fact, even voice typing in text boxes is pretty fast. Like, way fast if you come from Android TV just like me. I believe in a TV, the most important task is to upscale 720p content to 4K. Suppose you're watching base Netflix version, which is 720p. You see the 4K upscaling up close here is quite good. And even if you scrub through the timeline, there's no delay or buffering. Now, moving to the most interesting part, this 55-inch 144Hz OLED screen. Like, first of all, the TV has an ambient light sensor, so suppose we turn off the light, the display automatically adjusts as per room lighting. If I turn on the light, it automatically increases the brightness. The TV automatically adjusts as per the room lighting. Now, I was recently watching El Camino on Netflix, and the movie was in Dolby Vision. The display supports Dolby Vision. It was fun to watch it. Like, there are many scenes where Todd and Jesse go to the desert. See, the lighting is so good. In fact, see, in this scene, where they are standing in a bright window, you can properly see everything. The bezels of the TV are very narrow, and in fact the frame is as slim as my smartphone. And since this is an OLED TV, the darks are pitch black, the saturation is on point, and right out of the box the TV display looks fine. But I still adjusted a bit of contrast, saturation, or you can set it to AI Picture Pro. It will automatically adjust the TV as per the content on the screen. And here's a good one, like by default motion smoothing is on, so the TV tries to create frames to upscale it to 60 fps, but if you switch to filmmaker mode, the colors are as real as the movie wanted it to be. And even motion smoothing is turned off, Dolby Vision is on, and the movie looks like cinema, if that makes sense. I loved this picture profile. You can always tweak things more in advanced options. The viewing angle, of course, being OLED is very good, and LG has AI powered upscaling. So if you're watching TV which is usually at 720p or 480p content, see, this is before AI upscaling and this is after AI upscaling. You can see the difference in the character's face. Also, LG TV is the best if you're looking for a TV to hook up a gaming console. Now, all the 4 HDMI ports supports game mode and 144Hz, and this TV supports both NVIDIA G-Sync and AMD FreeSync. In simple words, if you hook up your gaming console and you play games, the display can talk to your console's GPU, adjust refresh rate as per the game FPS to get you a smooth gaming experience. In fact, even if you hook up your laptop which has an NVIDIA GPU, the TV can do the same here. And the TV automatically switches to game mode if you hook up your laptop or even console. It turns off all post-processing and the latency goes down to 0.1 millisecond. Like, see here, I'll press the mouse and fire on my laptop, and see the response on the TV is pretty instant. Now, apart from the OLED display, I believe LG Magic Remote is probably the best implementation of a TV remote. Like, comment section if you have a LG remote, like, back me up on this. The remote has a gyro sensor inside it, so based on your hand movement, the cursor moves on the TV, and this is so easy and faster to navigate on menus, browse, and click links on the TV, or in fact type or search on the TV. The scroll wheel makes a good sound. Rest, the remote has quick shortcuts for Netflix, Prime Video, Sony Live. That's new. Alexa, etc. Now, the remote feels a bit traditional in terms of button placement, but I am in the party of the more buttons, the faster it is. +1 for putting all the buttons on the remote and not making it aesthetic. Now, sound-wise, this is about 1000 to 1500 square feet space, and if I put it on full volume, it is quite loud. It has two 40-watt speakers and two subwoofers. It also supports Dolby Atmos. Now, the next important thing is, if you're paying so much money, you want all the ports. So you get 4 HDMI ports and all of them are latest HDMI 2.1, 3 USB ports in case you want to connect a webcam or USB stick, 1 LAN port, 1 satellite port for set-top box, and 1 optical audio out port for soundbars, etc. By the way, this HDMI port is EARC port when you connect a soundbar or other audio devices. Now, you get all the latest and greatest ports. It's good that all the ports come from the side, like that way it's easy to cable manage. However, for convenience, I would have preferred if some ports were at the bottom. Now, the main USP of this TV is LG's WebOS. Now, LG here is promising 5 years of guaranteed software upgrade, which is going to be a new OS or new experience every year. Now, after smartphones, this is the first time I'm hearing something like this in TVs. Currently, this is running WebOS, and I could find every single OTT app like Prime Video, Netflix, Disney Hotstar, and even ZEE5, JioCinema, Sony Live on the store. And here's a cool feature: there's an AI chatbot which pretty much does all the stuff, like search JioCinema from the App Store, and you can instantly click and install. Or like this, search for The Boys on Prime Video. In fact, you can even change settings from it, like switch to filmmaker mode. And there's also this multi-view feature, so suppose you're monitoring a chart on half of the screen and also playing YouTube on the other half, you can easily do that here. Now, LG OLED TV has two series, C series and G series. This one here is C4 series, which starts at 1.24 lakh for 48 inch. The one that we have here is 55 inch, which costs about 1.91 lakh. Now, there's a bit of upgrade on the C4 series compared to C3, a better processor, brighter display. So if you're looking for an all-in-one TV and display for your gaming console, etc., and you can just buy one TV for your entire life, you can check this out. If you want an OLED TV in a bright, well-lit hall, I would recommend checking out the G4 series. That is flagship expensive and it starts at 2.2 lakh, but it is much brighter. On that note, this is signing off. See you in the next video. This was a fun one. Pew, pew, pew.